Welcome to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
I was going to try to harmonize.
And then you stopped. You could
I
have done it.
Eh,
You could have done it. Yeah.
and I'm deadly.
Yeah, you can do it.
We could,
Yeah.
but I don't want to annoy
You want to try it?
It takes me a minute to hear it.
Uh,
Yeah, I think
you want
your
you
voice.
do you do a noise, and I'll harmonize with you.
Hello.
Hello.
That's nice.
It was a little off, but not bad.
I was doing it. You were supposed to sing to me.
You moved on
You
me.
gotta harmonize to me. You gotta go with the flow.
Uh-huh.
That's how harmonies work.
Uh-huh.
I know nothing about harmony.
Yeah, you know very little.
Yeah.
I think
welcome.
that sentence encompasses everything you know about harmony.
Yes. Yes. What I said was accurate,
Uh-huh.
and that's all I know.
So, you had a good week?
Busy week.
Busy week.
Good week.
Lots
yes.
of weeks.
Long week.
Long week.
Felt like 2 weeks.
The first part was long.
You
fed up
were
as the
keep
time
saying
goes.
that, but my
Yeah.
entire week was busy.
Mine was too.
My weekend was busy
Mine
too.
was too, but after the midpoint, I was still busy, but it was like making the day go fast busy, not like the drudgery.
Well, it wasn't drudgery, but it's just like I would go through a day, and the day would go fast. But then, then I look back on that day, it felt like it was 2 days. So the same thing
The
happened the next day.
2-day paradox.
Like it would go. Like I feel like the week went by really fast, but it was also felt like it was 2 weeks long.
Yeah.
It was a weird psychological thing going on there. Just because busy work week.
We played a lot of games.
We did play a lot of games because we shifted our schedule
a little bit.
For when we record the episode. We have 2 days of gaming.
Yes.
Even though we shifted our back to our normal schedule because tomorrow's a holiday.
Exactly.
Or Monday.
We moved up to doing the show on a Saturday night for one
week.
And then we were like, why are we going to do it now? We got Monday off.
We got Monday off. We'll just
for Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone. This is the Laborious episode.
Though some of our friends don't have Labor Day off.
I know, those poor bastards.
Yeah, but they also work for university, and that university doesn't have Labor Day off, but they get a whole week for Thanksgiving.
Like the Thanksgiving week, yeah.
Which is bullshit.
I don't know. Why can't we have both?
I want that.
I want both.
I want and my Labor Day. Give me my labor
I like
and
Labor
my
Day.
turkey.
Your laborious turkey?
My labor and my turkey. You already got 3 written down.
I'm writing stuff down. I don't know. I like having Labor Day off because, like, everything, all the school and everything, everyone's coming back and it started up. I'm hitting my microphone. And started back up. And then it's nice to have a day to be like, they tried to kill us. But yeah.
That is the day off after a 2-week week.
They say during labor you should breathe. Like,
well, as a person who has seen this firsthand,
yeah,
it does help.
It does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it gets overused.
Yeah,
like in media.
It's not like hyperventilation. That's how they do it in the movies.
Because they make it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just breathing. Because when you're in the moment, you tend to stop breathing.
Yeah.
And breathing is important.
Yes, it is.
That's really it.
Your whole body depends on it.
You don't have to be doing these weird, rhythmic breath things.
Deep breaths.
As 2 male...
We are fully qualified to talk about this.
Qualified.
Two male art students. Art graduates.
I have experienced this firsthand.
You have been a witness.
I've been a strong witness.
I wouldn't call it strong. I would just say a witness.
I was there from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Saw things I've never seen. And it will remain to be seen if I ever see it again.
But yeah, we actually hung out with the Cartwrights.
And it was
Trey, the third man.
Yeah, and his wife.
And his wife, Brandy.
They're 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. And Ricky, Professor Kennedy.
Yeah.
Professor Kennedy. We'll call him that now.
Yeah, because...
he earned that title.
Yeah.
He does profess.
He is now.
As a living, at least for the moment. And we play... I don't remember what all we played, but I do remember we played X-Wing.
What, before?
Yeah.
We
played X-Wing before and this weekend.
Yes, we played X-Wing.
Oh, I did. I played both.
Yeah, you played both weeks,
Yeah.
but a week ago we did X-Men, and
We did
five of us. We did a 5 of us play.
Big group. You and Brandy.
Me and Brandy.
You and Brandy were playing the
third wife.
The rebel.
The third man wife.
The third.
Is it misogynist to associate her?
We just call her Brandy.
Brandy. Who I don't think listens to the show.
Probably not.
Probably for the
if she does, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
For this person.
But
anyway,
I have earned this right because other misogynistic. This is bad.
Yeah, this is bad. Let's just stop this right now.
The reason what direction I was going was we were a team, and we were a successful team. So.
And it's because you're a man?
No, she can say derogatory things. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Let's just stop. You just stop.
So
you and Brandy were playing
a white male. I'm sorry.
The rebels with your X-wings.
Yes, we were the rebels.
What
we
else did
you
have?
4 X-wings.
4 X-wings.
And
then.
no, we had 2 X-wings, 2 A-wings.
Oh, that's right, A-wings.
And then
apparently Trey's favorite spaceship.
Oh, really?
Favorite Star Wars ship.
He likes the A.
He likes the A-wing.
Yes.
And then Ricky, Professor Kennedy and the third man,
Prof Kennedy,
Prof Ken, were playing the Empire. They had a bunch of TIE fighters.
TIE fighters.
Yeah, they had an assortment of TIE fighters.
Yes.
And I was playing third, fifth wheel as I am. Playing the scum, the bounty. I was rolling in with Boba Fett.
Yeah, and you're slave one.
Or I'm sorry, indentured servant one. And,
politically correct. There you go.
A couple of I had a bomber, some kind of bomber. I forget what it was called, and then a couple of Z-wings, which are like the X-wings, but they're closed.
Yeah,
and they're not open.
They're not open.
And so
just an airplane.
That's what it is. More or less.
An airplane that goes to space.
And I felt confident that I was gonna win.
Yeah.
And there was a point where that seemed like it was gonna happen, and it didn't. It did not. But it was really fun. It was a
You weren't even like the second place.
I did well for a point.
You were third.
It turned bad for me. I started off really good, and then y'all all started ganging up on me because I was sitting there with the big ship.
Yeah, you had the big ship, so you were the big boy. So we had to take you down.
Yeah, and so that's what happened. I lost Boba Fett.
Yeah,
and I don't know where he is. Have you seen Boba Fett?
Boba Fett?
Where?
Stupid joke.
It never gets
It's not even a joke. It's a reference.
It's a reference.
It's not a joke.
Han Solo.
It's funny because we remember it together.
Yes, it's a shared memory.
We both saw that movie.
We all like that movie. So, Boba Fett got taken out, and then I was left with my less strong ships, and my bomber, which was pretty beefy. It could do some serious damage.
Yeah,
and
the Y-wing.
Was it? It was
a Y-wing.
Was it a Y-wing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember it being a Y-wing. I kept
thinking
thinking it was a Y-wing, but I didn't remember.
It is a Y-wing.
But they were all but the Boba Fett were Trey's models, so I don't know them. And So
what happened was
what it
was the rebels and the Empire were on one end and they came at each other. And the scum slowly came in. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you texting in the middle of our show? We're coming towards each other, and then we did this kind of, because you were further away, so you were coming in.
Yeah, I was coming in. Y'all started on either side of the table. In fact, I think y'all were afraid of my big ship, and so y'all started on the other end, and I started on the opposite side.
Yeah,
like coming in high.
The long table.
So I went 2 rounds where all I was doing was moving across the table.
Yeah. Well, we started fighting, and we kind of went into a mess, and then we kind of spun out of it, and just kind of like circled around. Motion. Yeah, it circled around. Like we hit each other, destroyed a TIE wing. A TIE fighter. No, I said TIE wing.
TIE wing.
TIE fighter. And then we swooped around And then it just went slow picking from there on.
Yeah.
Where we just,
and then I came barreling through the middle.
Yeah, and then you came right through with your Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was
a lot of fun. It is very much like a dogfighting game.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah, it's all about anticipating where the other person is going.
Trying to guess.
And kind of
movements.
Oh, okay, they think I'm going to do this, maybe, and then change it up.
Yeah.
We did very well.
Yeah.
We didn't lose a single ship.
Yeah.
Wow. How many did you lose?
I lost all of them.
Yeah. And how many did the Empire lose?
I believe they lost all of them.
So we won.
Yeah.
Didn't lose a ship.
Uh-huh. I kept telling Trey he needed to focus on y'all because y'all were winning. And you just nope, he held a grudge for...
because you hit him once.
Yeah, once. And then not like you didn't hit him at all.
I hit him a lot. Me and Brandy did. So.
It was a lot of fun. And then I enjoyed it so much. And I went off on that Facebook marketplace.
Yes.
And I found way down south of Houston, this guy was selling a bunch of models, like his secondhand models or whatever. And so for a nice little $80, I got 9 models.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got another starter set, so I got another X-Wing and 2 more TIE Fighters. I got a K-Wing. I got this kind of freighter-looking thing. I got a couple other ships. I got this TIE Defender ship that's really cool.
We'll get to the ones that are cool.
And then I got to the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
I got the Millennium Falcon. So my 2 favorite ships, the Millennium Falcon and Slave One, I own them both. So that's awesome, exciting. And then the cherry on top was a huge ship. It was I forget what the model is, something Corvette.
Yeah.
It's a huge, it's at the very beginning
of Star Wars.
Star Wars. The first ship you see is being chased by the giant Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
is,
Vader board.
Vader board. It's that ship.
It's
that ship. And it's bigger than I thought it would be.
It's big.
I mean, for our viewers, it's like this big.
Yeah, exaggerated.
No, I'm not. I'm not exaggerating. That's how big it is.
That fish was this big.
It's big.
I swear.
I can go in the other room right now and get it and show it.
It was this big. Look how big this ship is.
And so I got those. I made a whole trip down to Houston.
Just to get X-Wings.
Did that, did a couple other things. And went to a bookstore. It was good. And I came back with spoils. The guy was really cool. He gave me another set of dice and a bunch of tons of tokens, all the cards and everything. So I had a ton of stuff. I have a lot of new stuff.
Nice.
And so I'm pretty sure I can make like 100 points of like the Rebels, the Empire, and the... scum. I can do. Nice. I can steal the whole team of each of them.
Nice,
which is nice.
And then you put some of those on the table.
I did
this week against Trey.
Yeah, you and Ricky had to make run and errand, so Trey and I played, and I put that on there because it by itself, because like the game we played before was 100 points for each team. That ship by itself is 90 points.
Yeah,
and
I
then
have a hair that's like driving me nuts.
No one cares, Dudley.
I do. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's 90 points by himself. And then I added a couple upgrades and brought him up to 100. And then Trey put down 3, like, upgraded, beefy TIE Fighters.
TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Which,
like,
I'm going to
TIE Fighter Phantom, and I can't remember the other one.
The Phantom is like a...
Yeah. It has a stealth thing and cloaking device type thing.
But here, we're going to go ahead and start right now and say Trey made a mistake. He chose to play TIE Fighters yet again.
It was really close.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
He played TIE Fighters. They lose.
It does matter. It does. I mean, so far, yes.
However, never seen him win.
It was really close. Yeah. I was really surprised by how balanced it was.
Yeah.
I thought there's no way it's going to win. Because my ship's really powerful, but they also had some limitations. It's like the front main gun, one is really slow. It's hard to turn it around and everything. And 2, its front gun, which is really powerful. It could almost blow it. I almost blew out one of the TIE Fighters right out the game. But, only problem is it can only shoot from range 3 to 5, which is a huge range. Nothing else has a range that goes beyond 3.
Yeah.
But this goes 3 all the way to 5.
But you can't shoot closer.
I can't shoot anything at range 1 or 2. So he figured that out and and got in really close. Well, my back gun, I have a turret upgrade on that I can shoot from the sides at range 1 and 2, and which was useful. except when the back of my ship got destroyed.
Yeah.
Because it's in 2 parts. There's the back part and the aft,
the big Corvette,
and the fore of the ship, and so it got crippled, which was where my little turret gun was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd already taken out one of his ships, and I damaged another one, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna win. I think he might have me.
Yeah.
And then through some clever maneuvering, I smashed.
Oh, that's how you're gonna trade through clever maneuvering.
I smashed one of his ships. Like I just ran into it, which destroyed it, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then it was literally like we were both right on the edge of each other's range and firing arc.
Yeah.
So it was like very close.
Both dealing damage, pretty heavy damage to each other.
Yes.
And it just kind of came down to who can get the next good shot.
Yeah. And we got down to what we thought was the last round, and we managed to go one more round. And he missed. He was off by just enough to not be able to shoot.
He couldn't fire.
He couldn't fire because he was cloaked.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
No. He was. You were just out of the arc.
Yeah.
His line just went right over the tip of your corner.
Yeah. So I was just out of his firing range.
Yeah.
But he was inside mine. And so I blew him up. It was good.
And he would have won had he played something other than TIE Fighters.
I think if some of the dice had been better in his favor, and if we had just been slightly maneuvered slightly different, it could have easily gone his way.
And he would have been able to maneuver slightly different had he not played TIE Fighters.
You're gonna play some TIE Fighters and like it and win.
I will never play TIE Fighters.
Okay,
again.
next time you and I play,
no,
I'll field.
The last time I played,
no, I will field a bunch of TIE Fighters.
Okay,
and you can play something else.
I'll play your big Corvette.
Yeah,
the big old ship, and we'll smash you.
It's a lot of fun. I really like it, and I'm working on a box for all of it. So right now I got it kind of all over the place. I'm building some little gridded. Out of foam core, making a box so I can get everything nice and stored easily, so I can put it on a shelf out of the way, and I can get it out easily when I want to play.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Cool.
They're cool.
Let's move away from the X-Wing.
Sure.
Because we've covered a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
We have lots of games to talk about.
Yeah.
The other game we played last week was a game called SteamPark. It's a space theme park game thing where all of us are building theme parks.
Yes.
And we buy roller coasters that are different colors and
stuff you find like there's haunted house, roller coaster slides, and all kinds of weird
different attractions.
Different attractions of different colors.
And you have to fit them on a little grid in front of you.
Yeah, everyone
and
has
there's
their own
rules
personal...
for where they can be placed.
Yeah.
And then you can but you're doing it and you're rolling dice. So the whole mechanic is you roll a bunch of dice that becomes your resources. Once you pick it, you pick up a card, and then you put them on there, and then you have to spend them.
Yeah.
So every round, everyone's rolling.
Yeah, at the beginning, everyone's rolling like crazy.
Trying to get the stuff you want.
Yeah.
And
it's tricky.
It's tricky.
Because you gotta plan.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I want to do
these
things, and in order to do those things, I got to get these things under the die. So you start rolling, and then as you're rolling, you start panicking a little because you're trying to also get all your stuff before everyone else does, so you can go first.
Yeah, so the whole game is getting the resources you need through the dice, maintaining your park because they get dirty.
They get dirty
from people and other factors. Yeah. And then you're trying to attract people because people on your park will gauge you money. Yeah. And then so basically the whole thing is whoever has the most money at the end wins. Yeah. And it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Something I'd never heard of. I was pleasantly
I never heard
surprised.
of it either. I don't
one of those games Trey
found somewhere. And he bought it secondhand, but it hadn't even been punched. It was brand new.
Yeah, it was brand new.
But it's pretty good. I won. Though I might have slightly cheated.
You did cheat.
I did slightly cheat.
I told you you're
not intentional.
Okay. In the middle of the game, we realized you were doing it all wrong.
Well,
and trying to and getting more people in your park than you should have.
Well, I misread a
I
card.
said at that point when we realized you had been cheating that if you win, it's illegitimate.
No, I did the mental math real quick. I think I still would have slightly won.
No.
Just barely, though.
Did you get it verified by a third party?
No.
Then it doesn't count.
Illegitimate. Everyone else accepted my win. So I'm taking that as a...
I did not.
as the W.
I said from the beginning, like, if you win, it's illegitimate.
Well, I won, so
it is not a valid win. You can't claim.
There's no
I will
legitimacy.
not allow you to claim a win on this show when you did not win.
Well,
I
did.
You cheated. You cheated.
I declared it.
No,
it
you
happened.
haven't. It is not.
So
I contest your win.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It's called SteamPark.
Yeah.
Got a weird theme where it's like you're attracting robots or something to your space park or whatever.
Space park. There's no space in it.
I thought it was space.
No, it's like SteamPark, like steampunk.
Steampunk.
I
thought the whole thing was like on the moon or something.
It's a steampunk theme park.
I thought it was robots going to a theme park on the moon.
I don't know what it is, but it's. I don't think it was on the moon.
I know. The theme was heavy-handed, and we just ignored it. This week, also when we went with them, we played a new game as well, called Wallet.
No, it was called Party Game Wallet.
That's what it says on the box.
Party Game Wallet. It says on the box, Party Game Wallet. The name of the game is Party Game Wallet. Party Game
Wallet, and above it is a red band. It says Party Game.
Game Wallet.
It's a genre label.
Party Game Wallet.
Just happened to be right next to the name.
Party
of the
Game Wallet.
Called.
If it wanted to be Wallet, a party game, they would have put Wallet, a party game. But no, it's Party Game Wallet. Party Game Wallet.
Anyway.
Party Game Wallet.
So the whole thing with Wallet.
Party Game Wallet.
Is we're all at a party.
Like for a mobster or something.
It's a mobster party.
Party Game Wallet.
The police are showing up. And the mobster has taken off.
He like left. He got in his helicopter and flew away. But dropped his wallet on the way. He dropped his wallet.
And so the rest of us are trying to take advantage of the situation by getting some...
not be found to be guilty by the police.
So there's some...
Which is not really how the police work.
No. So...
Unless they're like Judge Dredd.
No.
It could be.
Judge, jury...
That would amp it up a bit if it was the police were like judges from like the Judge Dredd comic.
A Dredd theme version.
Like they come in and they're the judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah. That would up the ante.
Yeah. It's your money or your life.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is the general parameters is you can't have more than $500.
Yeah.
And it can't have more than 2 denominations.
Yes. So there's like different pounds and dollars
can only have one
euros ID and stuff. Yeah.
So you have to have one ID under $500 and under 2 denominations.
Yeah.
And because if you have any more of those,
it's suspicious.
It's suspicious, and you're considered guilty.
Yeah. And you're getting these cards out of a wallet.
Yes.
There's this giant wallet that holds cards and victory points and everything. In fact, you could probably house the whole game in just the wallet.
Probably pretty close. It'd be tight
in the Party Game Wallet.
But anyway,
and
each there's like 6 at the most 6 rounds.
Yeah.
You go around the table and you get an action per turn, and
you're basically trying to get your hands under the legal limits.
Yeah, you're trying to get your hand as high as possible, but also under your limit.
Yeah.
But then also you have like IDs that change some of your rules. So if you get the millionaire ID, you have to have more than $500. Or you're considered guilty.
Or if one of them was a secret agent, which required you have at least 2 ID. At least 2 ID. And be under $500 and not less than 2 denominations. So that's
but there's some interesting stuff, and it's pretty fun.
It's a weird little game.
It's fun. We played 2 rounds of it.
Yeah.
I won the first one.
Yes.
I bombed the second one.
I won the second one, I believe.
Yeah, it was bad.
Didn't I? Yeah, I did.
I think so, yeah.
I did win the second one.
And each round, you do 3 rounds, and each time you do it, you get victory points based on how many coins you have, and whoever has the most out of 3 wins.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
It was fun. I liked it. It was different. Like this weird little...
Yeah,
like this game was clearly built...
Ricky got it. Yeah. Like, super cheap.
Yeah.
At a second-hand... I guess it's a second-hand store.
I don't know where he got it
some
from.
kind of retail place that has, like, weird stuff.
And it was... Yeah. It was weird because it really did feel like they had this idea of like, we want to make a game that's built around having a wallet that you pass around. And then... Like, all the theme came up later, because the theme really doesn't make a lot of sense.
And that's an interesting thing, because it's pretty common in the board game world for...
Which you know so much about.
No, I've read an article.
That's such a white guy response. I know about this. I read an article.
Basically, a lot of board game developers come up with a mechanic. You know, it's like, this is the mechanic, this is how it works. You do this, you do this. And then they will sell that to
like a distributor
or publisher.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that apply the theme.
Yeah. Because a lot of times they'll get a licensed theme or something like that. Slash Marvel or Star Wars or something.
Stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of interesting because it's very obvious that the theme was kind of second thought.
Yeah, it was really strange.
I mean, the mobster bit may have been early thought, but it felt like the theme could have been developed a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe a Judge Dredd setting.
Yeah, I think it would really, like, you're trying to survive.
Yeah.
If you're found guilty, they shoot you.
Yeah, and you want the most money so you can, and then not die.
Yeah.
That's the gimmick.
Party game wallet. Yeah, at one point I was a cop, and if you get the cop ID, you can also, if you get your badge, which makes you on duty.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, if I pick somebody, I can choose somebody, and if they're guilty, I get all their money. Which is part of the reason I won. Is that I was like, you had just went after the game round ended, so I was like, Dudley's guilty.
Well, because
and then I got all your money.
Because I was a millionaire, and I had $500.07.
Yeah.
Which is well within, and I would have won too, but I went one ditch effort to. I had it's an emergency card.
A last ditch effort.
Yeah. Which let me get after the last hourglass card has been flipped, I could do one more action.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I was hoping to get another money card.
Yeah.
And I pulled out
the credit card. Which can only be used by John Smith.
Only used by John Smith with another ID. And if you have it and you're not John Smith, you're guilty.
And you're guilty.
And so I was like, crap.
So I got all of your money and then was able to win.
Yeah.
It's a fun little game.
Like I said, the second game I did terrible.
Check it out. Party game one.
I don't know where you get it.
I don't know either. Yeah. He got it for like $3.
Yeah, Ricky got it cheap.
Yeah. Party game one.
And then we also played Cheaty Mages again. Which we talked about on the show.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a while. The
whole thing is there's 5 monsters duking it out.
Fighting in an arena.
Yeah, in an arena. They have power level.
Betting on them.
Yeah, we bet. We pick who we want to win. And then
you have spell cards that you can use.
Influence the game.
Yeah. And then there's a judge that oversees each match to determine what restrictions there are. And it's a fun little game.
It's fun. It's pretty entertaining. We played twice.
Yeah.
And I won one.
I won the other.
It seems to be the quote.
It seems to be the trend going.
I won.
Dudley wins. I win. We both win a lot of these games.
Yes.
It's not almost like we play a lot
I don't
of
know
games.
why anyone else plays games with us sometimes. Ricky particularly. Ricky's a good sport because he likes playing and enjoys it.
He shows up. He shows up every time.
He participates.
Yeah.
But he loses a lot. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
He's a good friend.
He's won something, I think.
Oh, he has.
But
just not often.
Yeah.
Not
he's
often.
just as surprised as anyone when
he does it.
But he's a professor now.
Yeah, he professors. And then the last thing we played before we called it a night was Art of War.
Yeah, and I forgot about this one too. We talked about it before. It's the
good version of not Yahtzee.
It's like Yahtzee that's actually good and has a good thing.
Yeah, has some strategy to it.
Yeah,
and
it's like
rolling
Yahtzee
dice
mixed with like a property buying type thing.
So you have cards on a table and you roll dice and you have to get certain combinations to get the cards.
Yes,
and then you get the color combinations of cards. If you get all of them, you lock in the points.
Yeah.
And each card has points. And then whoever has the most points wants all the properties been
And you can also steal them from each other if they haven't been locked in.
Yeah.
And it went back and forth. It could have been really anyone's game. Except maybe Brandy. Everyone was kind of beating up on Brandy.
Yeah, well, she got a bunch of cards early on.
She did.
A lot of people.
And then everyone started stealing her cards.
Yeah.
But she always had what we wanted.
We did highlight a little bit of a flaw with the game. I thought.
What's that?
There got to a point where there was only one card left on the table.
I don't think that's a flaw.
Well, no, listen. So all the other colors were locked.
Yeah.
Like they'd been stolen, and so all the colors were locked. So you had all the yellows. There was 10 points. Mm-hmm. Trey had one. It was 8 points. I had one that was 8 points. And I was trying to get the. Mm-hmm. All I had to do was just get before you collect all the yellow. I was just trying to get the last 2 so I could have 10 and win.
Yeah.
Well, it got to the point where we were all just trying to fighting over the red ones, the 2 cards, but even then, Trey and Brandy, it was not possible for them to win.
Oh, neither
at
Ricky.
that point.
Ricky couldn't either.
Yeah, at both he could get 9 points.
What got us in that situation is that we did not start stealing each other cards until later in the game.
Yeah.
And honestly, and we've done this before, is that if you don't try to be a little aggressive and go after other people's cards when they start getting them, it can easily turn into everyone's got certain cards locked in, but whoever's going to get just that right, it turns into a roll off of who can get that card first.
Well, yes, I got to the point where we were like trying to figure out, okay, if we get this one, it'll be a tie between us, but but there's ways to break the tie, and so it kind of came down to I was just trying to get the last piece just to lock it in, and then I would have won, but it's hard to do it. But I felt bad for Brandy and Ricky because there was no way they win, so it just kept coming back around. They would roll and try to get the cards, but even if they got the cards, they would only get 9, and I think Brandy would have had 7 or 8. So it couldn't have won.
Yeah, it kind of locked them out.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But I guess that's also part of the luck of the dice roll.
Yeah.
But the flaw of that.
Yeah, I think we could have been more aggressive, and I think it would have helped with that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We went and hung out with Gary.
Yes.
Gary Bear.
And
played some more VR.
Becoming less of a game night and more of a solo VR play while everyone else stands around talking.
Yeah.
But this week, John Dorsey joined us.
Johnny D.
And he played some VR.
Yeah.
I think for the first time.
Yeah, for the first time.
Ever done.
He's never done it before.
He played some of the regulars. He did the Valve Labs a little bit. He did Blade and Sorcery.
Yes. Which we learned a lot more about.
Gary had a few more details to share.
Gary got in and figured out some more stuff. One thing is he figured out there are buttons that help control when you're using the telekinetic powers, which I kind of stumbled on
powers.
Like being able to lift rocks and stuff. And before we knew we could pull blades to it, but you can grab other things. And he figured out how to manipulate things while you're holding them up using your force powers. He could one of the buttons
would make the. If it's a little dagger or blade, it would start spinning.
Or anything, really.
Not everything.
Not everything, but a lot of the weapons
would start spinning.
They start spinning. And, the smaller one, the faster they spin. So there was one point where I got, 2 daggers, and I was just, they were just, spinning. And I was, trying to, And it's funny because it worked pretty good.
Yeah.
At, kind of shredding them up. But until it would, hit the right spot, an arm or something, and it just lodge into it, and then just get stuck.
Yeah, I did it with a sword, and it worked really good, but then it, immediately stabbed into one of them, and then just stayed there, and I was like, oh, well, I can't spin that anymore.
Yeah. And, that game is I need to get it.
Yeah.
Because it's still in early access, but it's still a lot of fun, and now who's looking at their phone?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at it for a purpose because I can't hear anything.
Oh, okay. So there was that, and then I realized that there's a lot more stuff you can grab to climb.
Yeah.
You can grab stuff, you can grab onto people, but you don't have to have the little indicator that says you can grab something for you to be able to grab something.
Yeah.
So I was in one map that had some vines up a pillar, and I was looking at it going, I wonder if I can climb. Because there's a ladder you can climb in the starting area, and which is a little hard, but it's a little disorienting.
You grab, and you pull, and you grab, and you pull.
You just pull up
like a ladder.
Yeah. Well, I was on one of the maps, and I looked at this column that had a bunch of vines on it. So I walked up to it, and I grabbed it, and of course, Gary was like, whoa! And I started climbing this column, which was awesome and a little terrifying, because I would every once in a while, I wouldn't get a hold of something, and I would fall. I'd catch myself.
Yeah, it gets a little disorienting.
And I got to the top, but it wasn't quite all the way to the top of the column, so I had to throw myself up and grab. It was awesome.
It's pretty cool.
It was immensely fun. And I was once we I started
kind of opened up the whole thing a little more.
Yeah.
You could see a lot of details you didn't notice before.
Yeah.
Being able to climb up on
areas you could get to by climbing on things, or ropes you can grab onto. And
well, let's see, that's what I did. The last time we played, I was able to zip line down a rope. Well, this time I realized, I can just grab the rope.
You can just grab the rope.
Yeah,
not as exciting.
You can. Well, you pull the trigger and it'll let you slide down it. So, which is fine, but it's really slow.
It's really slow.
I was like, here I go, and let go.
The which, you know, I played into like a marketplace map level, and I thought, like, I'm going to try the bow and arrow. And so I picked it up, and if you get it down, it's like really satisfying. You're just like plugging arrows in people. Mm-hmm. And then I started just like, there was a well. Yeah. And I was like, this is like this is a Sparta moment. Mm-hmm. And so I went through a whole fight where literally all I did was shove people down, pick them up, throw them in the well. Yeah. I just threw like 4 people into the well. Mm-hmm. I bashed one person into it. I was like, this is awesome. Mm-hmm. And then I fell in the well.
Yeah. But it didn't kill you.
I assumed I was like, I'm about to die. I just fell in the well. Yeah. But no, there's a rope.
Yeah, you can climb out.
And you can climb out of the rope. And I'm like, the game is fantastic.
Yeah, I can't imagine what else I'll put into it.
I'm really excited to see what they do with it once they refine it some, start adding. I mean, it's only got the one spell, like the lightning spell, and then the force powers. But I'm excited to see what else they add in. I mean, sure, me a fireball and some other stuff like that. Yeah. But thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's sound effects provided by Dudley.
Yeah. Foley by Dudley.
Foley by Dudley. If you want more, you have to pay.
That was the sample.
That's the sample. You can use the free sample. But if you want more, and there are more, I wouldn't say there's quality, but there are more.
Do you use anything other than your mouth?
If you want me to, it'll cost more. I can use my hands, see? That one's free, too. Enjoy that. What? What's wrong, Daniel? Why are you so bashful right now?
You just... Never mind.
I played a little bit of sorcery. Yeah. And then I
played
Blade and Sorcery. Sword and Sorcery is a different game.
Yes.
Blade and Sorcery. And then I also played Airranger again.
Yes.
Exhausted.
Which I haven't tried yet.
You need to.
I need to.
Which is going to be difficult because I want to fight you for it. Because he has the trial, so you can only do 3 games in a day.
I should just get it on mine.
You should. You should get the trial and do it. Because it's fun. And... that's a pretty ingenious system for getting people to play it, because it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And I didn't do as well this time around. Mm-hmm. I got second on one of them. Yeah. Second out of 10 people is not an amazing thing, but it's still, it's fun. It's just a really fun game.
It looks fun. Honestly, I was watching you on the screen play, and I was like, I know it's different in the headset, but... you seem to have it down pretty well, and I was having trouble following what was going on.
Yeah, I was moving real quick on particularly the last game one I did. I was just like, because it's a big, kind of a more open map, so I was like zipping around, trying not to stay in one spot too long, because I didn't want to get shot. But it was good. It was good. I highly recommend it if you have a VR to give it a try. I say it's worth the $20. I think to get the full game that they're working on. But yeah. I had one other. I played. I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again.
Yeah, you need to finish it.
My goal was I had some time yesterday. I was like, okay, I got a few hours. I'm gonna play. Yeah. I got in and started playing. And I was like, I'm just gonna get through the main quest. I was just like, I'm just gonna get through it, and it's good.
It's really good.
I played for an hour and a half. The only reason I stopped was my power flickered. No. And the power didn't even go off. Yeah. It was just enough to kill my PlayStation. Oh. And so I was like,
well, I guess I'll stop right there.
Well, I guess I'll call it a day. But I focused mostly on just doing the main quest and trying to just complete it so I can see the end of it. But
it's really good.
It's getting dire. The situation in there is pretty dire right now. I can't remember what chapter
really good.
But according to the story progress, I'm 40-something% through. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure. I think we're end up gonna travel somewhere else. It's gotta happen. Yeah. I just don't know where, and what it's gonna be like. So we'll see.
It's wild. It's a great game.
It's good.
I was thinking about replaying it just because it's so good.
We had talked about it with Grant Ham about doing the Red Dead Redemption Online. We didn't do that today, did we?
I forgot.
Sorry, Ham. We forgot. We got busy.
Life. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know if he's off, but I'm off.
Hey, we're off. Let's go play Redemption Online. Did you play anything else?
No.
Oh, we did play, or we watched Ricky
We watched
play.
Ricky and Trey play Onitama, which is like, we've talked about it on the show before, but it's like a boiled down chess.
Yeah, it's a chess on a 5x5 grid.
Yeah, where
each person has
four like pawns and one master. And there are 5 cards. There's like 16 cards, but you get 5 of them that are in play. They're randomly selected.
And that determines what moves you can do.
Yeah, each one has a set of moves you can choose.
Yeah.
And so each player starts with 2 cards, and there's 1 card that goes between you, and then the other. So there's 5 cards in play. And so as you play a card, you draw the one that's being passed around, and that card you play gets passed to the other player. So it's beautiful how it kind of circles around the moves, but you have to kind of plan 2 steps ahead. Like if I play this, that card move will go over there, and he'll have that move, and so it's really
you got to be 2 moves ahead at all times, and it's good.
It's very nice. Yeah. It's very cool. I'd like to play it again sometime.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
good solid 2-player game.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get into news?
I might have played a little Kerbal and just other little things, but nothing worth reporting.
Nah. I was thinking about Kerbal yesterday. Yeah. It was between Kerbal and Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
And I went with Red Dead Redemption. So I want to play Kerbal again.
I'm not good at Kerbal.
Yeah, I know.
I used to be better than I am now.
Yeah. Yeah, you were better.
I was. Probably. Because I'm really bad right now. I was able to get stuff done before. Now I can't get anything done.
Gotta build them rockets.
Yeah.
Do some research.
Yeah.
Get better.
Yeah.
Get paid.
I'm trying. I keep crashing rockets.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, let's shift into news.
Sure.
WoW Classic has come out. I don't know when. It was recently, but the World of Warcraft Classic, which is like reverts it back to like the original form of WoW. This changed a lot over the year. The only reason I bring it up because I saw some pictures online that were really funny.
Oh yeah.
People playing the Classic. There's so many people on the server that people are lining up for the quest. So like there's like you have to go into this area
like a theme park.
Yeah, serious. There's queues lined up, and there's a bunch of them. Like so, all these people lining up to fight this boss, and there's just this big long line of people. They just started lining up, waiting in line, because that's the simplest way to do it.
That's really funny.
And so people doing the quest lines having to line up because there's so many people.
Wow.
And it's pretty funny.
That is funny.
I thought it was amusing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Homeworld 3 was announced?
I saw that. I haven't watched the trailer yet.
It's not any gameplay footage because it's just a
like a little tease,
a teaser,
like a little cinematic
thing. But it's because it's not gameplay, but because it's not finished.
Yeah,
and it's being crowdsourced.
Oh, really?
Which is odd, I think, because it's Gearbox.
Yeah,
right. But they're crowdsourcing it to give, I guess, fans a chance to basically help them develop it, kind of thing. And I'm not sure why they don't just develop it outright, but maybe it's a thing where it's like they don't think. I don't know. Maybe they just want fan participation or something. Yeah. But they're at some point soon they'll launch a Kickstarter or whatever.
Yeah.
Crowdsource platform they're going to use to fund it.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't hear that.
It is weird. EVE Online. Yes. Another spacey game.
Yeah.
There's a transition. Mm-hmm. They had a fan festival hosted at one person of the player's house. They're doing this like world tour thing where they like have an EVE Online festival, but small scale, like at people's. Where they had a contest a year ago where they should have it, and one of the guys that won is in Finland, and it's at his house. And
was there a lot of people showing up?
No, it's real small, so it's all live streamed.
Oh, okay.
But like there's that guy and a handful of his friends and stuff that are Eve players, and then the developers, the CEO, and everyone shows up, and they have like
That's interesting.
Yeah, instead of doing like a big, massive Hall H thing where they, it's like a fireside chat that they live stream.
Oh, that's
so it's like the CEO, and they talk about the game and where it's at, where it's going, and it's pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
I was like,
it's kind of an interesting way to involve the fans, the players.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Makes me want to play Eve more.
Everything does.
I always want to play it. I just never have the time.
Yeah.
It's just time.
Yes. You have baby now.
I have baby now, and I didn't have the time
to finish. You got to finish Red Dead, and then you can play whatever.
Yeah, I just don't have time for everything anymore. There are some fans. I paused too long. Sorry.
There are some fans.
There are some fans.
Yes, there are. There's a fan over there. There's a fan up there. And there's fans of
Mario.
Yeah. You think there are fans of Mario?
Yeah.
Just a few.
They're remaking the Mario 64 in Mario Odyssey.
The fans?
The fans are.
Just the fans.
Just the fans. They are recreating the game in Odyssey. Okay. So you play Mario. Working. You'll play Mario from the Mario Odyssey. So you'll have the cap.
Yeah.
And so you'll go through the Mario 64 levels.
Okay.
They talk about their, recreating all the levels, but then also expanding them to add more to them for the. Which is all well and good. Until it gets shut down by Nintendo.
Probably. It's possible.
That never happens.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky?
Yes.
You played it?
I have.
Someone...
I was trying to update it earlier.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
No, I haven't.
You went, too long.
Not right now.
Pause. Someone took the footage from No Man's Sky.
Oh, I saw
and
this.
recreated a Dragon Ball Z
intro. It's weird.
It's cheesy.
It's really
cheesy.
Honestly, if you didn't tell me it was Dragon Ball Z, I would not have known what it was. Maybe I didn't listen to it. I watched it without sound.
Yeah, with the sound.
I bet the sound helps.
It's been a long time since I heard the theme.
Yeah, I was like, I knew what it was, and I watched it, and I went, this is weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed. Yeah. And maybe I'm being harsh, but...
It could have been better, but,
it was fine.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Someone took that scene from Back to the Future.
Okay.
The scene where... spoiler alerts.
They go back in time?
Not that part. Almost. It's when Marty goes back in time the first time. So, Doc Brown gets... Is it Brown?
Yes.
Doc Brown gets gunned down.
Why were
forgot.
you uncertain?
I always,
We've only watched this movie.
He always calls him Doc, and I was like, it's Brown.
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown gets gunned down by the terrorists.
Libyans.
Was it Libyans? I couldn't remember.
It's the Libyans!
Yeah. Well, I couldn't remember that because all the sound effects and dialogue had been redubbed using nothing but Half-Life sound effects and dialogue. And obviously the lips don't sync up or anything, but it's pretty funny. So, like, Marty is voiced by all the Barney sounds. I think it's Barney. And then Doc is all the scientists. Yeah. Got a bunch of the scientist voices. And some of the water dialogue makes no sense at all, but it's pretty funny. And then the Libyans are the grunts. The soldiers and the gun, and then they changed all the sound effects, the guns, and like Doc pulls out the revolver, all the sounds it makes, and when he throws it, and all the sound effects from the game.
That's really funny.
Pretty funny.
Why would you ever think of doing that?
I don't know, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty clever.
I need to go see that.
It's pretty good. I'd recommend it.
Yeah,
I recommend it indeed. Shovel Knight.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Shovel Knight.
So
2 announcements for Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
One, that the new expansion is coming out.
Yes.
The
free DLC.
King of Cards.
Which looks really good.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
It has an own mini-game thing.
Yeah, it's got some kind of weird card game in it. That looks really cool.
Yeah, but
I'm
you play
excited
King
about
Knight,
it. Yeah.
And it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The other thing with Shovel Knight is there's a new spin-off game coming.
Yes.
called Shovel Knight Dig.
Yeah.
With the new main enemy, I believe, is Drill Knight.
Drill Knight, yes.
Yeah. And he drills a hole into the ground.
Yeah, he comes and steals, like, Shovel Knight's loot.
Yeah, all your
loot.
like,
digs a hole in the ground, and you're going in after him.
Yeah, and it has a whole new mechanic of digging.
Yeah. Yeah, you're digging through walls through the levels. Yeah, and like digging down further and further down underground as you go chase
looks pretty
after
good.
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Upgraded the graphics a little bit to like a little 16-bit looking.
It's going from like the old 8-bit Nintendo style to the 16-bit.
Yeah, like 64.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's got some shading on the some of the stuff. It looks great.
Yeah,
it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
In fact, I did not fully register that it was better until I went and looked at. I looked at the thing for Troll Knight again. I'm like,
well, I didn't really either until I read a comment that made a comment about it, and then I watched the King Knight trailer, and I was like, oh, it is different.
It is different. It's subtle, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's very clever.
And pretty, as always.
Yeah.
But Shovel Knight Dig, I
think it's out next year.
Yes, I think next year. I think King Knight comes out later this year.
Yeah, later toward the end of the year. I think December.
Which is the last DLC for that series.
For the Treasure Trove. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Some pretty good games coming up on the PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
This month.
I'd have to renew mine.
You have to renew
it just lapsed.
I renewed mine last month.
I got a new card since I last paid for it, so it popped up saying we tried to charge you, but we couldn't.
Yeah, well, if you want to play Red Dead Redemption Online, you're gonna
I need to fix that.
And if you want to get these games, Arkham Knight.
Yeah, played it. Already have it.
I have it as well. I played through it already, but I don't have it on PlayStation.
I don't need it on PlayStation.
So I will do like I do with all the PlayStation Plus games I own.
You will get it.
I will purchase it and then get it for
save.
Free and never install it and never play
I'm doing that right now with Epic Game Launcher.
Yeah.
I have like Hyperlight Drifter and
I keep forgetting to check that one.
Celeste, another platformer game. I downloaded that one today. That's why I didn't download No Man's Sky, because I downloaded that. I thought I might play it. I didn't get to it.
Yeah.
And I haven't played any of those. I got them all for free, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
They have a weekly thing on theirs, which is pretty interesting. Last bit of news, Telltale Games?
Yes. No, the Shutdown Company.
The Shutdown Company is coming back.
What?
But not with the original people.
Okay.
Two guys who are game developers themselves have bought Telltale Games' name and some of their licenses.
Really?
And will potentially really release some of the games that have gone off the market.
Really?
Yeah. So,
did they have anything to do with Telltale before?
No,
or they just
not at all.
They're just coming in and getting it.
They're two new guys. One of them that done some. They both done some work on games in the past in other settings, but they're
taking the opportunity.
They're taking the opportunity, I guess, get it cheap.
Well, I hope they can do something with it. You don't care.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
I was just like, Telltale Games weren't that great. So that's probably why they went out of business. No offense to the people who developed it. I'm sorry you lost your jobs, but I just didn't get into their series.
Yeah.
Any of their games and their licenses and the way their style. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of
it's just wasn't your type of game.
Wasn't my type of game. Yeah. So I saw the appeal, but it just
not for you.
I just couldn't get into them.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I have several of them.
And you're why they went out of business, Dudley.
Probably, because the ones I did have, I think I got for free. I didn't pay for them. So, it was just like, giving free episodes or whatever they started.
They're trying to hook you in and get you to
play. But it didn't work. Their hooks weren't good enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I think I got everything.
Huh?
And there wasn't a lot of news this week.
Yeah. Well, some exciting stuff.
Yeah, some new games coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Played a lot of games this week.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play some more this week.
Probably. Seems likely.
Yeah.
Please go to our website at deafandumb.com.
That wasn't very good. Let me do that again.
SteafandDumb.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
That would be great. Don't forget we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
if you would like to see us and see the new studio that's behind us.
Yes.
you should check it out. We would love to hear from you on there, and for you to subscribe and watch us over there if you can. I understand if you just want the audio experience, that's fine too. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put an episode out every Monday.
Yeah,
as we always have and always shall do, till the end of time,
or one of our deaths.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.
Party Game Wallet!